Hello everybody, welcome to the Straight Edge Monster and KONAMI the KAIJU special program here on the MonsterCast. We are doing double or nothing predictions. Let's enjoy the show tonight. It's going to be awesome. We got a huge storm outside here today. I was supposed to grill a lot of food that this one has been looking forward to. I don't know if I'm going to have to do it on the inside now on like the George Foreman, or if I can still find a way to get out there and do all the meats on the grill, but he's looking forward to it either way. Ain't that right, buddy? You look tired already. You gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? All right, so let's go ahead and get through these. There's a lot of show here to get through. We're gonna do the pre-show as well. The Divine Dominion, Megan Bayne and Lana Cross are going against Zeta Steel and Vivian Van, who I am big fans of both of them. But they're not going to win this. I feel like this is a setup to, I mean, obviously it's to make the Divine Dominion look strong, which is fine, and maybe bring in like the TJ group that just tag team that just got back together, something like that, to set up a little program with them or something. Is what I'm thinking, but who knows. Boom and Doom, I don't see how Boom and Doom will ever lose. As long as they're on the pre-show, I'm picking them. That seems like a safe bet, so we can go ahead and skip that one. Oh, there. Also, they got Orange Cassidy on their team. Orange Cassidy is not losing a pre-show match, I don't believe. The Death Riders, or the rest of the Death Riders, are going against the Ops. Can't really tell what the hell the Death Riders are anymore. Face, heel. It's really weird. But that's kind of always been their thing, except for when they were, except for when they kicked Bryan Danielson out. I'll go Death Riders here, though. Anthony Bowen's probably taking the pin here. We'll go main show here. Okada versus Takeshita for the International Championship. One of the harder ones. I think what they should do is obviously give the title to Takeshita, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But I'm going to pick Takeshita anyway. What do you think, buddy? Takeshita? Yes. Takeshita? Yeah, he looks excited for Takeshita. All right. What are you doing? Get off my mic. Get off my mic, my boy. Yeah, see, he wanted to say Takeshita probably. He just wanted to put his 2 cents in. KONAMI. All right, thank you. All right, FTR against Cage and Copeland. Obviously, Cage and Copeland winning this. There's no way you have Cage and Copeland on your roster and you're going to team them up like 2-3 times max and then disband them. It makes no sense. So we're going to go Cage and Cope. Hopefully that sets up for what everybody's been wanting to see, which is like the TLC style match between Cage, Cope, FTR, Young Bucks, and maybe even Motor City Machine Guns down the line. Who knows? Depending on when they want to do that match. Oh, you're so heavy. You're so heavy. Uh-oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I know you'll get it. Yeah, I know you don't like that cord on your foot. All right, the Stadium Stampede match. This one is a little weird because it's just a splintering of factions and people, and I know it's supposed to be chaos anyway, so that kind of works for this match. But I'm just going to go with the faces here, just because Jericho lost his comeback match against Ricochet, and he's got the Elite on his team. There's a lot of people that's on the opposite side that can take pins, and nothing really happens to them. If I had to guess, I'd probably say Jericho beats Ricochet, or maybe Perry defeats Mark Davis to set up a rematch for the national title. I got you, buddy. You're not going nowhere. Tekla versus Sheeta versus Hayter versus Stat. I'm just going to go Tekla here to play it safe because usually when they do the 4-ways, at least in my wrestling experience, 4-ways usually are a way to protect the champ. Either way, either if they lose it, they're not taking the pin, and if they win it, they escaped with the win, you know. Plus it's a fatal 4-way or whatever, so it's no DQ, so she can have Julia Hart and Sky Blue come out for her and help her out. Next up, Samoa Joe versus Ospreay. I'm gonna go Ospreay. He's been training with the Death Riders. It's the first round of the tournament. I don't see why Ospreay would lose here. I do love Joe, but I feel like Ospreay losing again would be a little weird. Bandito versus Swerve. I think Swerve's winning that. Maybe to set up Ospreay versus Swerve down the line. That would be cool. Athena versus Mina. I want Athena to win this so bad. I'm a big fan of Mina, don't get me wrong. But we don't see enough of Athena on AEW, and I understand why that is now, because it's like she's so far into this title reign that it's like, what's the point? What's the point of bringing her up until she loses the title? And I've never been a huge fan of a lot of the Ring of Honor champions being on AEW TV constantly anyway, so I get it. But man, her title reign has been so awesome that I would like to see her, because this is kind of like a loophole to get her on there. So I would like to see her win this round, this opening round, so we can see another match with her on AEW TV or pay-per-view. Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. I'm gonna go Moxley here just because O'Reilly won the first one, and it's for the Continental Championship, and they don't really like to do the Continental title change a lot, because its whole thing is the tournament, the C2. So I'm gonna go with that. And then finally we've got Darby versus MJF. I'm gonna go MJF here. He's not losing his hair. He's not losing in New York. Darby had all these title defenses on purpose so that he could look like he had a decent run with the title in a short amount of time. Darby got his title. He's gonna be like a Sting type deal where like his whole thing is the chase, but after he gets the title, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Just like I feel like Adam Page is like their Bret Hart, where he gets the title and he'll have it for a decent amount of time, 100, 200 days, and he'll have really banger pay-per-view matches with pretty much anybody, because he can wrestle anybody and any style. But then it's like he doesn't need long title reigns, if that makes sense. So Darby is basically like that, and it's gonna be nice to see Mick Foley on the broadcast as well. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'm happy for him, and hopefully they work out some kind of Legends deal where he gets a AEW figure as well that I can pick up. But that's our Double or Nothing predictions, and hope you guys enjoy the show. We're out, and maybe we'll do a review of the show afterwards. Deuces.